Yes, well, here we are at Pinewood Studios, the 007 stage. As I just said, the place where budgets come to die. One of the largest stages in Europe. And it is 3 days before we start shooting, and we're in the middle of rehearsals, and we are in the midst of a press event of, the usual mammoth proportions when it comes to Bond. What I like to call the sort of, I suppose it's the turning up of the white noise that surrounds the movie. Which is something you get very used to living with on a daily basis, or tuning out, depending on how you're feeling on that day. It also marks the day that the beginning of the year in which I stopped reading the internet, which is what I did last time, which is very much to be advised when you're involved in a movie where constant speculation, constant discussion, and internet gossip and what have you. So, it's the beginning of that time where we now have to concentrate, really focus on making the actual movie. And putting an end to some of the rumours, some of the incorrect rumours, and indeed confirming some of the correct rumours. So that's what's happened today. Well, I was able today to say that the title of the 24th Bond movie is Spectre. And for those people who know their Bond, which is quite a lot of people, Spectre is the name of a criminal organisation that features in Fleming's novels from a very early stage. Beyond that, I can't really say much more because, of course, but I love the fact that it's going to lead to endless speculation, and it also is going to feel perhaps as if some big shadows from Bond's deep past are going to resurface. Well, it's a real thrill for me. I mean, I think you learn when you're directing a Bond movie, or you're involved in a Bond movie in any way, actually, that to sort of encourage your 12-year-old self to sort of come back to life and live alongside you. And all I can say is my 12-year-old self would be really excited by that car. And my adult self's pretty excited by it as well. I think part of the thrill has been working alongside Aston Martin and really seeing how they design cars, and the care and the thought and the skill and the creativity, but also the fact that they've opened their doors to us and really allowed us to collaborate. I mean, that car is very much a car for the movie. It does some things, but again, I can't be specific. It does them in a way perhaps you don't expect. The story, really. The story. I felt like I'd introduced new characters and I hadn't finished telling their story. I felt a connection with them, and when I'd taken the time and sort of, wasn't quite so exhausted as I was at the end of the last movie, I felt like I wanted to tell the story. And that's the only reason at the end of the day that you ever do any movie. It's like the story I want to tell, and I feel I'm the best person to tell it. Probably immodestly, but that's how you feel. And at the end of the day, that's why I came back, and from that moment on, I've really enjoyed it.